Okay, so starting off with your warm-up. So either seated or standing. We're going to do that march again. Okay, so 20 seconds each exercise, and then with a 10 seconds recovery in between. So when we're ready, seated or standing march, we're going to go in 5 seconds. So that's this here, or your seated version. Off we go, so 20 seconds of working time. Stinging that head and chest up. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Bringing up the intensity gradually. Another 5 more seconds. And relax. So the next one is going to be ear punches. So ear rotating punches. So warming up the back, the shoulder a little bit more. Okay, everyone's going, so we'll just get going. You can add in a little bit of a toe tap, but only if you feel comfortable to do so, or seated. 3, 2, and 1. Next one is just going to be a touchdown and reach overhead. So you get here, or you can just do a little bit of a hinge and coming back up. So you've either got touchdown overhead, or you've got a little bit of a hinge and coming up. You've got this option, or this here. Okay, actually, or the standing one would be a leg swing actually, so it's not too much uppy downy. Okay, off we go. So if it's too much uppy down, then we can do some leg swings instead. Last 5 seconds. And rest there. Okay, another round of each. So we're going to go back to that march. Is everyone feeling okay? Yep. Okay, so back to that march. So seated or standing. Remember, it's we want to go in not too overexerted. So if you're feeling exerted at this point, then either do seated version or just do upper and lower. So even knees and so that's 3, 2, and 1. And relax there, so 10 seconds. Then we're moving on to ear punches. Rotate in ear punches. 3, 2, and 1. So kind of loosen up those arms. Good stuff. A bit creaky floor. It's not good. These are pretty new flooring. Okay, that's 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds rest. So that's a touchdown over reach. And if you're too much uppy down, then we're just doing some leg swings here, forward and backwards. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, breathe out. So pushing the bottom back, not too much of a bend, so you can feel it working the back of your legs. Feeling a bit nauseous or anything like that at all, just stick with leg swings. Forward and backwards. And relax there. Okay. So if you want to take a seat, take it, or take a wee drink. So the first exercise for 45 seconds is your back to your single leg balance. So we've got what we were doing before, so we're advancing option from last week is you can either try it without the wall, okay. Other option is try onto the wall and just hold as much as you can, really focusing on your breathing. Or you've got where you want to do a little bit more advanced, is this here. Okay, so this is slightly increasing the intensity. So we're going to go in 3, I'll choose the middle 2, and 1. Okay, so this is your middle option. Okay, so we've started. Alright, if you want that support, holding it there. Inhale, exhale. So count for 3. Over halfway. Now with a point with the floor. Here's your balance. Five more seconds. And 45 seconds recovery. So you take a seat, please take it. So do this in cardio, but we're going to do a little bit more advanced. So you're going to do 2 and 2, and then one front crawl. Sorry, 2 front crawl, and then 1 breaststroke. So that's 2, 2, and then into a breaststroke. 2, 2, and then into a breaststroke. So any of those swimmers out there, or if you feel like 1 is enough, then that's fine. Again, you can do this seated. All those swimmers out there, and you know who you are. So ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. So that's 1 and 1, and then swimming wherever you find is your breaststroke. You can check out the swimmers in the room if you feel. So just think on front, and then breast. So if you feel the arms are getting heavy, just take a wee second to roll the shoulders. So we've got another 5 more seconds. And relax there. 45 seconds recovery. So we're going to come into the chair, and we're going to do some seated leg extension hold. So hold it up here and then down, 2, 3. The idea if you could see me. So nice control, extend, and then control on the way down. So shoulders in line with your hips, and then control on the way down. So we're going in 15 seconds. So if you can hold it a little bit longer, so even count to 5, feel the muscles working, and then control on the way down. So get ready, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. And control it down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and lower. So that's the isometric hold. Feel it working, strengthen out the quads, around the muscles around your knees. Comfortable range as well. You don't feel like you need to extend all the way up high. If this is enough for you, that's fine. Fighting against gravity. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 45 seconds recovery. Next, we're going to stay on here. So this is really core focused for this one. So there's a few options. So if you've got holding onto the chair or sides, then good. So you're going to lift the knee up and then control it down. So that's the more advanced one, I'd say. Knee lifts are going to be here. So the idea is to keep the trunk of the body nice and still while you're working all those internal muscles in here. Alright, so trying to not move the trunk and keep up and work a bit core strength. So we're going to go in 15 seconds. So it's lifting the knee up without moving back or forward, and keeping the trunk of the body nice and still. So ready in 5 seconds. 2 and 1. So we've got this here, holding up, and then controlling the way down. It's harder than it looks. Hopefully you're lifting your knees, because all I can see is just your head. So lifting up the advanced, and then controlling it down is a more advanced one. It's hard, like not to lean back, but that's the idea. Or even just holding on to the side, and then control it down. 15 more seconds. This is a good rehab core exercise to do. Looking straight ahead. 3, 2, and 1. And rest there. So going to come back off the chair and we're going into side lunges. So a few different ranges. So it's either step to side and then lean forward, okay, and then alternate sides, or you can just wind your stance ever so slightly and you just do a little bit of transfer from one side to the other, just to help open up the hips, and you've got that little bit of weight moving on from the side to side. So that's more your regression. And if you feel you need a bit more something to hold on to, and use a chair. Or to advance that, you can add in some of your chopped tomatoes, okay? So we can add in some of these to add in that additional weight. Okay, so ready, we're going to go in 10 seconds. I'll do the middle one, 2, and 1. Step out the side and then lean. So think of that slow and controlled. And then lean and come back in. So it's all about that single leg work. Reset in the centre and then drag it in. So even if you want to have your chopped tomatoes, think about having them a little bit closer to the body. You don't want to, because then you're going to be working your shoulders a bit more. So that's 10 seconds. It's going to be nice and close. Push the chest up. 3, 2, and 1. And rest there. On to the last one, the shoulder retractions. So we did this last week. So again, you've got a few different options. So you hand out in front and then pull it forward and back the way. Okay, so if you come out your socket and then front, or you can use your wall to add that resistance even further down the wall. Or feel that hands up too much, all you can do is pull the shoulders back and then pull the shoulders in front. Try not to shrug, so you're pulling it back and then in front. So I was like kind of doing that there. So you look straight ahead, forward and back, forward and back. Ready? Off we go. So just do this one here. So it's not like a press up so your elbows are bent. Or not as, so you're just trying to have a little bend. You just pull it back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then separate your shoulder blades. Feel those muscles working? Like Sally's near a wall, hoping. That's it. Nice deep breathe in. 10 more seconds. Arms are heavy, remember, just relax and just pull them forward. 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. Okay, so that's just done a full circuit. How are we all doing? Yeah. So 2 options as always for the moving on to round 2. So you can go for 45 seconds and 30, or we can go for, which is number 1, or we can go for 45 and 45, which is option 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Unanimous, right. Okay, so if you feel you can do a little bit more, add more weight where you can. So moving back up to the single leg balance. So you've got this more advanced one by coming away off the wall. We're not quite ready yet there, that's okay. Regressed option. Or you've got this one, opposite hand to opposite foot. Okay, so it's 45 seconds working time and 30 seconds recovery. We're going to go in 15 seconds. So get yourself set up. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. To elevate that chest. So you don't need to go way up high. It can be this balance in here, whatever you feel is going to transfer on from one side to the other. Thinking nice and long and tall, so don't hunch forward at all. Really push your chest up. So, bit of core stability, like balance. So we've got another 15 more seconds. Now focus on your breathing. So 10 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds recovery. So the next is that front crawl. So here, and then a breaststroke. So it's front crawl, and then a breaststroke. Or we can do one the other. Or if you really wanted to advance that, we can add some weights. We're doing it seated. Okay, ready, off we go. Is that less time? So 2 and then 2. Oh, we've got weights in here. 2 and then 2. Sit. And then it's hard pretend, right? Do it. That's it. Whatever's a natural front stroke. But I'm trying to do the way Panu does it and it just doesn't seem to be. Okay, 15 more seconds. And relax there. 30 seconds recovery. Give the arms a rest. And we're going onto the chair for the leg extension hold. So even if we hold it for a little bit, 10 seconds. Again, it's like your core brace. You don't want to lean forward or back, so really keep yourself upright when you bring that forward. I have my other foot on my tip toes just so it's more balanced out. Or even your foot behind. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Control it down. Good. So even later ones, we can maybe, if anyone's got any bands that we can do for strength. 15 more seconds. Feel that working in the quads. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So even adding in that extra breathing in and out. So that's 3, 2, and 1. So staying with the chair, we're going to have that brace hold. So I come a little bit forward, just so I can be able to keep myself upright. So knee up, and then controlling it down. Or doubles. They're as easy as you look. Or these ones here. So whatever we're going to find more comfortable. Again, you don't need to have it as high. So ready, go in 3, 2, and 1. Controlling the weight down. So your body wants to pull you one way, but you're trying to keep yourself more upright. Good. We have got another 15 more seconds. This is when you find out, oh, my right is better than my left, or left's better than right. Sometimes I think my left is better than my right. I'm right-handed. It's weird one. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Okay, side lunges. So coming up to standing, if you feel okay to do so. So we've got back to those. So side lunges. So we've got a big step to the side, weights or no weights. Or we've got that just a little bit wider stance, and you're just going to lean side to side. Feel comfortable. If you feel that it's too much just now, you can still use the wall or the chair. Or more advanced, and you can add in. So keep the weights nice and tight, nice and close to the body, because you don't add extra. So we'll go 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. And then coming in, that's it. So it's working those glutes abductors, adductors. So when we don't do like me to do a full on side lunge here, we can just do more comfortable range. Showing off a wee bit there, sorry. So a little bit of element of mobility in there as well, where you're feeling the hip opener. So 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So that's 30 seconds recovery. Shoulder retractions. So that's down here. If we're okay for standing, continue standing, using the wall. So open and close in. Some more shoulders back and forth. Or the seated version. Forward, back. Oh, I feel muscles in my shoulders. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Pull it back. Pull out your socket. So focus on the shoulders rather than the hands. Because sometimes that's when your elbows bend. So feel the shoulders. Localize is a hard one to do. If you feel it's a wee bit too much in the arms, just bring it in front of the body and then behind. We have got just coming up for 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, 2 rounds complete. How are you feeling? Good? Yeah? How are we feeling with the 45 and 30? Do you feel like we can do another round? Or we want to stop it there and do a cool down? So 1, another round, 2, cool down. Oh, it's split. Oh no, okay. So we've got 1 we've got a 4 and a 3. Okay. We've got 4 that want to do it. Okay, so this week we'll try and do another round. But I don't want the people that feel that's enough to keep going. I just want to kind of stay where you are. If you feel you can do it, then amazing. But don't push yourself, okay? Because I want to go with the majority of the week, but at the same time I want to push, okay? So what we'll do is we'll do 45 and 40. We'll go back to 45 and 45. So it's a middle ground. Is everyone happy with that? Yep. Okay, so just rest, don't feel pressured into do it. I don't want you to feel if you need to do it. As I say, go with the majority. So we're going to go 45 and 45 single leg balance. So we're going to do, take a drink of water. If you're not going pee or anything that they want to men go for it. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Or okay, so we've got another 15 more seconds. Inhale, exhale. One of these ones. Whoever thought on that one? And relax there. 45 seconds recovery. So go back onto that front crawl with a breaststroke. And here, and then so 1 and 2, and then reset. Again, weights or no weights, or we do that seated. So we're going in 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. So think in that slow and controlled movement, like we walk through the pool. You're like slow mo. So feel the muscles working a little bit more. Good. So another 15 seconds. Yeah, check out you swimmers, hey? 3, and 2, and 1. Okay. So seated, leg extension hold. So hands aside, inhale, exhale. So holding up in front. Oh, I don't know what that was, it was a sock. Okay, it's caught in my eye. So inhale, exhale, and then control it down. What's that black thing? I thought it was the couch falling apart. So inhale, exhale, and then control it down. So ready, we're going to go in 10 seconds. Oh, my son throws his socks about everywhere. I can never find them. So off we go. Inhale, exhale. So you can hold that a little bit longer. Feel the muscles having to work a little bit more. Okay. Good. Inhale, exhale. We have got kind of for 5 more seconds. So if you hold and relax there. Staying on the chair, that's up braced. So knee lifts, draw it down. Okay, double, I do a little bit of a jump. We can do a little bit of a jump and then hold it up. I think if you're shorter, sometimes. Okay, so ready, we're going to go in 15 seconds. So nice strong core, nice and long. Nice deep breathing. So in 3, 2, and 1. That's it again. It doesn't need to bring your knee all the way up. You need to just be coming just off the floor. So fighting to keep yourself upside and keeping it even. So it's not leaning on one side or the other. Someone else coming in to join. And control it down. Good, so we're at 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, side lunges next is come up to standing. So whatever one you feel more suited, reset. So think of that slow and controlled movement. Well, it's all about positioning your feet. So push the knees out towards your toes. Coming up, watch you don't fold too far and keep the head chest up. Or we can add in the weights. So we have 20 seconds before we go next. So I always kind of do a little bit of a shoulder roll just to kind of reset the spine a little bit, just to get the upright position. So more backwards to kind of push chest up. So 3, 2, and 1. And then recenter, plank, down, recenter. So when you see, oh, my left's better than my right, my right's better than my left. Good. Good to see we're taking a rest. So nice deep breathing as well. 15 more seconds. So if you want to just start doing some stretches, that's fine. So some shoulder stretches. 15 seconds if you're okay to do some. So 5 more. And rest there. Last one. Back to the shoulder ones. In there. Stupid things keep popping up. Okay, so shoulder retractions, forward and backwards. Like this, working on my shoulder or the wall, creating that resistance to make it harder. Or the seated forward and back. We're going in 10 seconds. Last one of the day, and then our stretches. So 3, 2, 1. That's it. Forward and back, or you've got that standing one on the body and pull it back. Good, so you've got these stretches here if you feel it takes too much on the arms. So another 20 seconds and then that's us. Cool down. Good. Oh yeah, like some curls in there, that's good. Maybe save that for next time. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so seated or standing, some shoulder stretches. So bring it across the body. So whatever one you feel comfortable, do this seated or standing. Inhale, exhale, pulling it right across. Inhale, exhale. So open up wide, switch sides. Now do like a little swing into the stretch. It feels you can go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Nice deep breathing, winding down. Triceps, okay, nice and long. Pull in, chest up, tailbone under. Good, apply pressure. In, chest up. Reset, switch sides. Okay, so hamstrings. So you've got the seated version and then hinging, what we were doing before. Are we feeling okay? You can do it standing. So digging one heel in, pushing the bottom back here. Wherever you find you're going to get some stretching, either holding onto the chair, always a little bend in the back of your knee. Inhale, exhale, and watch the backs not arch. So really push the tailbone out, pull the shoulders back and down to have that nice long spine. And then reset your spine before you move on to the next. Dig heel in, hinge forward. Or if we're doing the seated, here. Stretching off. May feel that in your little bit in your back as well. Okay, so come in the seat for this next one. Just because otherwise you're doing this another single leg balance, which would be harsh. So bringing one foot ankle above the opposite knee, open up the hips. You can either straighten that out in front, or you can bring it in a little closer. Or, yeah, let's not do single leg balance. Other side. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to tendency to look down. Okay, a little torso rotation. So we're going to look at the opposite, look behind us. Either having something on your knee, so just so that you can get that rotation through your spine, looking over the shoulder. Inhale as you exhale, looking a little bit further over. And then reset before we switch sides. Okay, chest. So you're just going to open your hands out wide, push your chest out. Or you can pop your hands in your back if you can do a little bit more. So squeezing your shoulder blades back and down, really pushing up the chest. Or hands supported here. And then give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Woohoo! Strength complete.